I remember what it was like when I moved to Boston, being born here but then living out of state for a number of years. When I came back, everything seemed really new. I was looking around at places on the map that friends and family were telling me were great, and then trying to figure it out myself where to live. Now, with becoming a new father, I'm looking at everything in town in a completely new way too. So I wanted to show in this video what you need to know when really moving back to Boston or to Boston. Tell you about the different areas that you would hear over and over again but never really find on a map. North Shore, South Shore, Metro West, the Valley. Where are all these places that people are talking about, and why is it so important to know about when you're moving to Boston? So if you're relocating to Boston, what's up everybody? This is Joe Turco, and we are the Turco Group right here in Boston, Massachusetts. If this is your first time to this channel and want to know everything about working, eating, sleeping, living, playing, and moving to Boston, then make sure you tap that subscribe button. Click the little bell so that you're notified every time we do a new video. Honestly, we get so many people calling who are relocating here, and we absolutely love it. If you're thinking about moving, relocating, or coming here to stay, make sure you give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even send Paul Revere. However you want to get a hold of us, we got your back when you're moving to the Boston area. So let's really jump into it. The things that you're gonna need to know are there are a couple distinct areas of Boston that people will refer to when you're moving here. They're gonna say,
oh hey, I live on the South Shore.
Well, what does that mean? Where exactly is that? And what is the difference between the South Shore and the North Shore? If you're living in Metro West, are you in the city or are you out of it? These are all things that when you're looking, you're not gonna find a lot of information on. It's all kind of like local names, and it's something that's so important when moving to this area. And you will find very diverse and very opinionated people about what is best. You know, someone will say like, oh my God, you know, you have to live on the South Shore. There's bar pizza, it's easy access to the Cape, you have some of the best beaches, it's amazing. Other people are gonna tell you, oh my God, no, you gotta live on the North Shore, some of the best food, best roast beef, it's all there. Or you might want that little bit of difference and you want to, you know, have access to the highway. Maybe you go to New York a lot and you want to live in Metro West. But where are these places? So let's start first with Boston. So Boston is, believe it or not, really small and compact. And I'm sure you've heard of all the different neighborhoods. Like we have the Back Bay, we have Southie, we have the South End, we have Cambridge, we have Somerville, we have, you know, Dorchester, Marky Mark, come on. And that's the thing, is you also have things like the Seaport, you have Beacon Hill, and you go on, and people are like, oh my God, this is overwhelming. And then they hear that dreaded word. And what is it? It's, oh my God, did you move out of the city? Are you moving to the North Shore? And people stop and are like, wait, what? Where is that? So to give you a little idea, we're gonna talk first mostly about the areas outside of Boston Metro. And in another video, what we'll do is we'll cover the actual areas inside of Boston as well. But here's what you need to know when you're moving to Boston and it's not gonna be in the city. So you have the North Shore. This is north of the city. It is where you have obviously the shoreline. So you have the beaches, you have the different areas. If you're taking the T, that's where like you can get places like the Orange Line. It goes all the way up, you know, places like Revere. People are going all the way up to Malden. You got Medford. You got all of the different places heading up and around the coast. Now, why is it important to know? Because at the end of the day, if you like the North Shore, people are gonna be your best friend if they're North Shore people. Do they have a great rivalry and competition with the South Shore? Yes. So what's the South Shore? So South Shore is like Quincy, it's like Hingham, it's Duxbury, it's Marshfield, it's all that southern part. So basically between Boston and then down to the Cape where the bridges are. And that's that South Shore. Metro West, super simple, super easy. It's everything west of the city. So it starts in Newton and it starts working its way towards Natick. And you know, you have the different towns there that are going to be like your Walthams, like your Auburndales, and your Hopkintons, and your Cantons, and your Westwoods. And the easiest way to kind of look at all these different things is when you're looking at the map, you're gonna see 95. It's gonna circle around the entire city. And you're gonna, if you look at it from the points of a compass, north is North Shore. You also have Merrimack Valley right next to it. Then you have Metro West on the western side. And then when you go south, South Shore. So that's really, at the end of the day, kind of the biggest things that you really want to be knowing about in terms of like the different areas and kind of what it is. In, you know, some future videos, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you about some of the best neighborhoods to live in each of these different areas. I'm going to tell you about the cost of living. I'm going to tell you about the pros and cons. So stay tuned for that. But in terms of what you need to know, is it going to be in Boston? Is it going to be outside of Boston? And if so, where are you going to go? And my suggestion, if you love beaches and you don't mind a lot of traffic, South Shore is phenomenal. If you hate traffic and you want to be able to have access to beaches and mountains, North Shore is where it's at. If you're an equestrian people, you like horses and you like a little bit of both, and you like having that easy access to the Pike and getting over to New York or to Connecticut or Vermont and really want to kind of have those weekends away, Metro West is phenomenal. But again, you got to reach out to us to find out that perfect area that maybe you're thinking about living or want to see. In order to do that, you've got to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even, you know, send Paul Revere. However you want to get a hold of us, we got your back in moving to Boston, if it's on the North Shore, the South Shore, or Metro West. And until the next video, we'll catch you later. Thanks so much.